Cold stores are used in the food and the pharmaceutical industry for production, for transportation, for storage, and also for in the processing phase of those products. Energy is a very important part of the total costs, and for that reason all the members and members of the EXLA, the European Cold Store Association, are not only national associations who have all the various cold store members in the EU countries, but also a lot of big cold stores are a direct member of EXLA. And all of them are very interested in saving costs and be in accordance with the EU legislation. That's one of the aims of all the cold stores. Of course, a lot is written already about how to save energy, how to lower the carbon emissions. But it is like with using a telephone. If you read the booklet, it's very complicated to understand. If someone tells you with the equipment in front of you, then you can learn it in minutes. And the same is with energy saving. Now, the ICE, they have now developed a method which is very easy to adapt and very easy to understand, and that's the big benefit of this project.
Investigation and estimation of the real efficiency of operation of the refrigeration plant is a sophisticated process, and this is what we see like main benefit of ICE project, that it creates a very easy applicable tool to measure and to see your position on the scale of energy efficiency.
Really, for us, it was really good possibility to see all this experience from IC auditors, and they provide me quite good information and quite good experience for the future plans, because we already start to thinking for the station, for the building the new DCs, and on time of the audit I already discussed with the construction company that thing, because I want before to start make all the process of building the frozen chambers and equipment to use. I need to use the IS auditors to help me to say, okay, this is efficient or not. I already discussed with them this, and they agree with us. Before to start calculate the frozen chambers equipment, first to contact me and to discuss with the people from IS to give me advice this is good or not, before to start to deal with the subcontractors to build the new DCs and new facilities.
Our feedback, because we are a company which is operating on the market, is that really the investors needed to be more informed about the possibilities to save energy and how to build their plans. ICE project is really helpful in to find your position on the scale of energy efficiency when you build the plant and when you operate the plant.
After the audit, we received a comprehensive report which highlighted several areas for improvement, suggestions, and things that we should definitely have a look at. In particular, as a result, we've looked at changing our 250 watt metal halide lights to LED lights, and there's a significant saving in one building alone of £54,000 a year. So very significant. So we've reduced the defrost cycle in building 1 and up the set point by 1 degree, which is reducing a 4% reduction in electrical consumption against previous year, and that's running consistently at 4% as a result.
We have in the ICE project made 3 calculation models which can be downloaded for free from the homepage. They can be used for calculating the energy use in the cold store as it is today, and then also to make an analysis of what impact changes to the design of the cold store will have on the energy use. It's also possible to go in and make a more detailed analysis on the cold store and also on the refrigeration system.
The audit webinar covers the 25 audits we carried out across Europe. We actually found some amazing energy savings in some of the audits, sometimes up to 60%. And so the webinar actually covers how we carried out the audits, where the energy savings could actually be found, and some advice to cold store operators on how they can actually save that energy.
Well, we found that it's not only technical issues that come into play when you're talking about energy efficiency. Research has shown that there are lots of non-technical issues like mindsets, skill sets, organisational behaviour and so forth that can impact on whether or not a company is energy efficient, even where it has the technical capability to do it. So our research looked at 10 of the companies that the IC project were auditing, and we talked to them about issues like interpersonal, social, political, economic and organisational issues, and we looked at those and we looked at what impact those were having on the ability of those organisations to be energy efficient. We had examples of best practice, we had examples of when things weren't working well. So the webinar goes into the detail of that, but importantly it also explains to other cold store operators how they might go about assessing how non-technical issues are affecting their ability to be energy efficient. And very importantly, it shows them what they might do to develop best practice in this area themselves.
ICE is aiming to supply a free of charge set of clear, rigorous, still simple info packs that are useful also for cold store operators to learn more about technology and energy saving potential. Furthermore, based on the energy audits carried out within the project, a list of 15 case studies is presented with the aim of giving experimental evidence to the most relevant issues treated in the info packs. Please refer to the relevant sub-webinar for a description of info packs and case studies.
We did create a benchmarking survey at the beginning of the project, and hundreds of European cold store operators have participated in that, and we will share all the information in this webinar so that everybody is able to identify the potential savings, energy savings in his own cold store.
Well, the webinar handles the e-learning part of the ICE project. In the first part, we will explain you how easy it is to enroll for the e-learning courses, and then we will give you an overview of the content of the e-learning courses. Also, don't be afraid if you don't know anything about e-learning, it will be explained. We will show you how easy it is to work with it, and if you're already familiar with it, just log in and give it a try.
Have you ever got a no-go when you wanted to invest in new technology? Have you ever asked yourself how you could convince your financial department to make that particular new investment in new technology? We hope that this webinar will learn you how to talk to your financial department and convince them to support the investment decisions you make. Therefore, we will learn you more about life cycle analysis, payback time, net present value and total cost of ownership.